This morning, nearly 3 out of every 4 intensive care hospital beds are occupied across the country as the coronavirus pushes the nation's healthcare system to the brink. The U.S. saw 105,000 new cases on Friday, a sharp decline from the all-time high a week ago. Overall, new cases are beginning to trend down, but more than 118,000 people remain hospitalized in this country. The disease has killed more than 330,000 Americans, and there are concerns of post-holiday surge. Michael George has the latest.
Even as the number of cases push doctors and nurses to the limits, Americans aren't showing signs they'll ring in the new year with safety. More than 7 million people cleared TSA for flights out of U.S. airports in the week before Christmas. Less than half the number of travelers from a year ago, but still more than public health officials would like.
If what happens over the winter holiday break is at all the same as what happened, or even half of what happened over Thanksgiving holiday, we're in deep trouble.
Los Angeles is already severely impacted from an after-Thanksgiving surge. There's been a 4-fold increase in cases. Patients die at the rate of 1 every 10 minutes.
What we're seeing now is essentially a significant change in the demographics.
Nearby in Riverside, Dr. Stephen Patterson works in the emergency room.
We are still seeing a great number of those individuals that are part of our vulnerable populations, the elderly, those with chronic illnesses, but we're also seeing people who are in their 20s and 30s, or early 40s.
While the behavior of some young people has been identified as irresponsible and dangerous, a Wisconsin granddaughter went out of her way to protect her grandmother yesterday.
Grandma, we got you a few presents.
At an assisted living center, Chelsea Lambert benefited from a visiting booth volunteers had built to keep grandmothers out of harm's way.
I don't think they'll ever know how much this means to people, because I know it can't be easy being in here for this long, but it's the holidays.
Pointers.
And Duke University's women's basketball team announced it will sit out the rest of the season for safety.
This is not a time to remain fatigued.
With vaccines on the way, Dr. Patterson speaks for many with his own holiday wish.
Think of the people around you and your actions. And as you go about your day, think about those decisions that you make. Will I take my mask off here? Or will I decide that I would like to go out to eat here?
For CBS This Morning, Saturday, Michael George, New York.